Miniature duct systems have a wide range of applications, but for us, they become essential when working on historic restoration projects. Tradesman Services teams have been installing the Unico brand mini duct system for about 10 years. We have primarily used them in historic restorations of all shapes and styles, including a Texas ranch house built in 1864 with 18-inch thick rock walls, and a 17,000 square foot home built in the 1930s by acclaimed Texas architect Charles Dilbeck. This project is a restored timber frame barn imported from the northeastern United States and re-erected as a guest house in Trinity, Texas. One of the more complex duct installations we have done because the open architecture of the timber frame building did not allow for any visible ductwork. John Joel is carefully connecting each 2-inch mini duct to serve the great room area of the barn. The great room requires 3 tons of capacity, so we are installing 30 outlets in the end wall of the room, 10 outlets per ton. We are maximizing our outlets per ton to keep airflow noise at a minimum and allow for difficult duct runs. You can see how we have installed as many outlets in this wall as can physically fit. Once the wall is sheetrocked and coated with the American plaster wall finish, only half the 1-inch tall slot diffuser openings will be visible. The duct and diffuser will be hidden. The 2-inch mini duct is wrapped with an inch of insulation, making its outside diameter approximately 4 inches. We have trimmed the 7.5-inch wall studs to allow the mini duct to travel through the wall cavity to each diffuser. On the back side of the great room wall, behind the fireplace, John Joel is tying each 2-inch mini duct into the round metal trunk line coming from the air handler unit. This 9-inch trunk plenum is made from round sheet metal duct pipe and wrapped with an 1.5 inch thick fiberglass insulation wrap with an R value of 6. The wooden frame you see around the trunk will be covered by boards cut from a 100-year-old hand-hewn beam. The boards will be joined together to look just like the other 100-year-old beams in the room. John Joel is carefully connecting each duct to the main trunk using the Unico crimp clamps, which hold the inner tube liner to the duct tap connector. He is not skipping a single step to assure the duct is never going to leak or separate from the connection. He brings the insulation up tight to the insulation collar so that the vapor barrier of the duct covering is maintained throughout the connection. Each step, though time-consuming, must be done accurately and carefully to ensure the airflow system delivers the air to the places it is needed. John Joel and all the rest of the tradesman team want this system to operate trouble-free for years to come. The old barn frame has lasted over 100 years. We want our craftsmanship to have the same lasting value.